This week our adventures take us here to beautiful Lake Monroe in southern Indiana. If you're an RVer who also likes some water sports, this is the spot for you. Let's explore Lake Monroe. This is a place for good Midwest fun, as we used to say growing up along the Mississippi River. Only instead of a river, this is about a beautiful lake, the largest inland lake in the state of Indiana. It's also one of those nicely kept secrets. And one local rock star resident by the name of John Mellencamp would like to keep it that way. Unfortunately, we're now officially spreading the word. Lake Monroe was built by the Corps of Engineers in 1965 and now covers over 23,000 acres of wide open water, perfect for recreation and, of course, RVing. RVers have a nice variety of settings in and around Lake Monroe, ranging from a full-service campgrounds like Lake Monroe Village to a more rustic setting in the beautiful Hoosier National Forest.
Recreation-wise, there's a lot of things to do. Like I said, we have 203 campsites, and they completely vary from RV sites that have electricity and water to spots where you can just park and you walk back to a campsite and carry all your stuff in.
The Hoosier National Forest covers over 200,000 acres in the hills of south central Indiana, with many miles of hiking opportunities.
There's 203 campsites here, but you'd never know it just because of all the spacing between the sites and the amount of trees and vegetation that is here.
Yeah, it is just really nice. And looking out behind us there's Lake Monroe.
Lake Monroe, yeah, and there's very few vistas that show Lake Monroe. This is one of the few along this entire lake.
So a beautiful place to boat.
Yeah, we love it here. We've been coming down here about 4 years.
And it looks like we're just about alone out here today. Just a few other boats.
Yeah, through the week, you pretty much got the lake to yourself. Weekends, it gets pretty crowded.
Yeah, so then you got to watch where you're going.
Yeah, you got to watch where you're going. So.
We had managed to score an afternoon boat excursion around the lake, courtesy of the folks at Lake Monroe Village.
Life is good.
And that tour included a peek at the home of the lake's resident celebrity. So for the John Mellencamp fans out there, that's the spot. That's his house.
That's the spot.
And his studio is right along here too as well.
Yes, he has a recording studio back there, and on top I'm told that that's his artist where he does his paintings. And he's done very well with his exhibitions in that area too. So he's just a talented fella.
All those songs have certainly paid off for him over the years, haven't they?
Yes.
The lake draws visitors from all over the state who enjoy a variety of water sports on the wide open waters. You're from Los Angeles?
I grew up in Newport Beach.
You're kidding?
No.
And you live here now?
We live in Indiana now, yeah.
Yeah, well, how do you enjoy the lake here?
We love it.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Boating is great on Lake Monroe today.
Yeah.
The Monday, so the crowds are down a little bit, so the skiing is wonderful. It's smooth and having a great time.
This is Lake Monroe Village, a beautiful family campground spread out over 130 acres with a lot of great family amenities, like a beautiful swimming pool, a nice playground, and a spa to relax in at the end of a hard day of fun. This is a big place.
It's a very big place. A lot of maintenance and a lot of things to do to keep it going. But it's different in that it's got a lot of rolling hills. It's not a cookie cutter campground where every site's the same.
And because of the expansive layout of the campgrounds with all the rolling hills, Nelson and Sandy take new guests on a golf cart tour of the sites to give them a feel for the place. Boy, this just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
130 acres.
130 acres, yes. And it's nice. It gives people an opportunity to spread out.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Spread out and also create custom sites for those RVers who make this their summer home. And there are quite a few. And let's keep walking down through here. They got a fire pit out here. Look at the setup there. This is amazing. And a lower area here for if they want to have a little, maybe a drink, an adult beverage in the evening down there. Oh, and look at these glasses here, if I can. Huh? How about this for the evening, right there?
Yes, sir. I know exactly what would go in there really nicely.
And what would be your guess?
I like martinis.
Ah, a little evening martini. Lake Monroe Village has become very popular with those regular visitors who like to customize their sites.
Just enjoying the water.
Yeah, and I like how you got this set up. Are these little tiki torches here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, those are great. Those things work great at night.
Yeah.
Keep the bugs away.
Yeah, so tonight are we gonna have a little setting here with the tiki torches?
We may.
Maybe a little barbecue, something to eat
There
there?
you go.
Yeah. But the campgrounds also draws many new RVers every season. Right, where are you from, Chris?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. So what brings you here to the campgrounds?
Just the last blast before my kids go back to school.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you brought the kids, so it's a family vacation, is it?
It is.
So what do you like about it in terms of a family vacation?
With the kids, you can pull in anywhere, you can stop, and you don't have to eat fast food the whole time. And it's a nice, you can make it your home.
Yeah. The young RVing families enjoyed the large pool and playground, and Lake Monroe Village also has a spacious clubhouse with a game room, laundry, and showers. If you're a golfer, there is a beautiful 18-hole golf course at nearby Eagle Point. And if you get in the mood for some urban action, Bloomington and the IU campus are just a 30-minute drive where you can get some killer campus pizza. Look, we had leftovers. Yeah, that'll be tasty tomorrow. And of course, the lake is just down the hill from the campgrounds, with sea-doos and canoes for the guests to enjoy. This is a little cove just behind the campgrounds. What a perfect spot for canoeing.
Excellent spot for canoeing. We've got a beaver's nest over there, and we've got an eagle's nest around the backside. It's just everything, just a great quiet cove.
Takes the stress away here, doesn't it?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, I can't even think about rush hour in Los Angeles right now. There's certainly no rush hour here at Lake Monroe in southern Indiana.